Hi, how you doing? This is Main Blash, and yes, this is World War Prime. That's right, World War Prime. Check it out, man. This is concerning a little post I made on Facebook just a few minutes ago about the preacher. That's right, the preacher that's transgender. And I told you about transgender being connected to the behemoth. The behemoth is a transgender animal or beast. Okay, the lady was called Preacher Beast, by the way. Kind of funny, right? And Solomon Yor said that a woman shouldn't rule over men, and which is freaking true. And the church is losing its mind. It has been losing its mind for a long time now. I don't know how long, maybe even when I was going to church. But check this out, man. We got a real problem we're going to deal with today. We got a real problem in the church. We have people celebrating God, but the person that's in the church is the being that's in the church who rules the church at this point is not of God. This beast system has taken over your church and is no longer a church of God. They're accepting homosexuals, they're accepting transgender, and actually getting away with it. Okay? Not only in the congregation, but now they're on the pulpit. It's freaking ridiculous. Woman is not supposed to teach. Now, if we look at my Facebook post recently, and you'll see some passage in there that says that women should not preach. They also have idols in the church, especially in the Catholic Church. It's freaking ridiculous. Okay, and the cross is considered an idol. Not too long ago, they actually took the cross. They actually took the Jesus Christ off the cross, and now everybody's worshiping the cross, which is basically a Roman crucifixial weapon that crucified hundreds, maybe even thousands, of Hebrews back in the Roman times. I mean, it's no different than worshiping a missile or a nuke that killed many freaking people. Okay, there's no difference. And I was in my house not too long ago. I was talking to my family members about mentioning the right word or the right name of God. You have to know the right name of God, which is Yahweh. And the right name of Jesus Christ is Yahshua. The only way you're gonna get salvation is if you go through Yahshua to the Most High. You can't go through Yahshua. You can't go through to the Most High through somebody called Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ never really existed. It's a made-up name combined of Jehovah and Zeus. Okay, and that came about during the Council of Nicaea. I believe it was in Rome. I think it was Greece. Rome. I think it was Rome. And they changed all the faces of the saints. And they also changed the names of the saints. Jesus Christ cannot be Jesus Christ. It could not be his name, because prior to the 1640s, there was no J in the English language. It was an I. Okay, somebody just put a hook on the I and made the J sound. So Jesus Christ is not Jesus. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot invoke the spirit of a being without calling his name. This is spiritual. Okay? with all the stuff that's going on in the church and the partying and the craziness and the not reading of the Bible to teach the people, but bent on their emotions, which they thrive off of, they have deceived the whole world with this doctrine. Okay. Now you could go that transgender thing, that transgender preacher, is not limited to one Catholic church or one Christian church. It's actually all over the place. A lot of the cardinals and maybe some of the popes are actually gay. Okay, and as simple as that, they go around sleeping with young boys. So many problems in the church that goes against the Bible, and people not picking up on it is a damn freaking shame. But it seems like it doesn't bother them for some reason. The Bible states that anybody who follows lies, the whole congregation is wicked. So if you follow these organizations called the church, the Baptist church, the Christian church, Catholic church, because they're all one, they celebrate the same thing, the cross, you are also wicked. Now, if you don't do something about this, you'll be wicked. Okay, and it's simple as that. There's no question about it. There's no question about that. But God tells you what to do in the Bible pertaining to what you need to do to these organizations before they become too powerful to take down. Okay, and as simple as that. Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm gonna read the passage real quick, and I'm gonna read two passages I just got up real quick. I just turned the page and looked at it and examined it. This is the only way to handle such abomination in the church. If there's a little abomination in the church, chances are is a lot more abomination in the church. Okay, a lot more. Okay, and as simple as that. But God gave you a charge to do something about the situation. It's not only evading the church, it's not only walking away from the church, but you have to tear it down. You have to destroy it. Okay, and as simple as that. The whole thing, if you truly love God. Okay, do this real quick. Okay, we're in Numbers. Okay, I'm gonna read two passages, not chapters but verses, and we're gonna see what God tells about these churches that's going on in the world today, because the world is in chaos. The church ain't doing its job. Okay, y'all look at the police. The church is the spiritual leader of the world. You got so many Bibles, you got so many churches in here. It is actually confusion. And not only that, you have more confusion within the church. Okay, when it comes to this doctrine, there's stuff they ignore. Now, if you want to know what I'm talking about, just look at my page and you'll see right underneath this video what I was talking about. One video is under it and another passage is on it. Okay, check it out. Okay, Numbers chapter 33 verse 52. Okay, then ye shall drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, and destroy all their pictures. Destroy all their pictures. What do you mean by destroying all their pictures? All their pictures are, in fact, the pictures of the Christian Church of Jesus Christ and Mary and God. Okay, and as simple as that. That's what it's doing, and that's what you're seeing in these churches nowadays. That's why you get an abomination. That's why you can't just walk away. You have to destroy it. Okay, and then as simple as that. It says, "Then ye shall drive out the inhabitants of the land before you, and destroy their pictures, and destroy all their molten images." The molten images are in fact the cross. Okay, or you have crosses around your neck. You walk around with crosses around your neck. That is an idol. It shouldn't be nothing representing anything in that church. Okay, okay, especially made of stone or wood, and destroy all their pictures and destroy all their multi images, and quick pluck down all their high places. High places represent the church, the organization of the church, the whole structure of the church. Okay, okay, hold up. And ye shall, okay, and multi images, and quick pluck down all their high places, and ye shall disposes the inhabitants of the land, and dwell therein. For I have given you land and possessed it. Okay, and you can go down to 55. But if ye will not, this is what happens if you don't do what God said and destroy basically the Christian church and the Baptist church, because it's heresy all up and down there, and shit like that. Is devil worship all up and down there, and transgender is definitely a sign of these heresies. It's heresies all over the place. Okay, it's madness, abominations. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which ye let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes and thorns in your side. This is what's happening in the black community right now. Alright, this society is a prick in our eye. This is a thorn in our side. All day, every day. You can't turn on the TV without hearing something happening to the Caucasian race. The black race. And that's as simple as that. This is the reason why we're going through all the crap we're going through. Okay? It's because it's not skin color. The source of the problem is the church. Okay? And it's as simple as that. They want you to make you think it's just skin color. It had nothing to do with skin color. It had everything to do with church. Okay? And it's simple as that. Alright? And thorns in your side, and shall vex you in the land when ye dwell. This is what's happening in the African community right now. They go to church every single darn day. You go on every Sunday, sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, sometimes Thursday. Some people go all week. Okay? But this society has been a thorn in our side. It's a thorn in our side and a prick in our eye. Okay? Why? Because the church is not what it seems to be. It is one thing that could change everything on this planet, and that's the church. It's not your police officers. It's not your it's not your politicians. It's the church. Because every politician has to go to church. And every politician goes to church since birth. And they learn from the church. They observe from the church. They take examples from the church and bring it to the to office or the political office, and they show their true values. The reason why these people go to church is basically on face value. It should look good. Most of the people in the church don't know what these people are teaching them. Personally, when I went to church and shit like that, excuse my language, and stuff like that, and they wasn't teaching anything, not out of the Bible. Okay, And that proves this is the word of God that they don't want you to learn. And first they cut off, they cut off the Old Testament and dealt with Jesus Christ and his teachings and when he was alive. Now they cut off Jesus Christ and and moved on to Paul's teachings that's in the Bible. Paul was a Catholic. Okay, Paul was a Catholic. He was half black. He was half white. Main reason why light-skinned people get more props around the world we live today. Okay, and as simple as that. Paul was a spy for the Catholic Church. Okay. And it ends this way. Okay, I'm going to read 55 again. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which ye let remain, African Americans, those who you let remain, who taught you, who teaches you, who gave you your religion because you didn't have that religion 400 years ago, then it shall come to pass that those which ye let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes and thorns in your side, and shall vex you in the land wherein ye dwell. This is what's going on. Now this is the last part right here. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you, as I thought to do unto them. This is the reason you having the troubles you having in this country. This is the reason why black people can't get no justice. This is the reason why. Because you didn't topple down their churches and the things they taught you in those churches, in those synagogues, in those man-made religions. This is the only freaking truth right here, the Bible. Everything else is nonsense. Okay? And as simple as that. This is why it's happening to you, African Americans, so-called African Americans. Okay? It's a darn shame. It's a darn shame when you have the book in your hand, you have all the answers right here, and your preacher or you yourself don't understand what you're reading. And I say that with a humble heart. This is Main Blash, and this is World War Prime.